Does no finance kill romance?
Oh no.
Why not? Does no finance kill romance?
You got it.
If they ain't do it for James and Clark, they ain't had no money. And he was in love.
This is real life. This is real life.
I guess it depends on the individual. People that really know God, they know that their real happiness is within God, not within themselves. So therefore, I mean, if you find yourself that somebody is materialistically charged to where you got to do all these things to try to put a smile on their face, I mean, that's not really realistic anyway. It's really like fake, you know, because once your money run out, then, I mean, eventually
You got to go.
they're going to run out.
You got to get out of here.
So, basically, I mean, your true richness is within you, not within the thing that you can possess materialistically.
Real good answer, dude.
I disagree with that. Now, I agree with you loving God, but when we live on this earth, it takes finances in order for us to do everything that we need. Now, finances is one of the #1 reasons why people get divorced. Because when you stress out over bills, that causes division. So, guess what? If I gotta work, you gotta work. And that's not, a lot of people use that as an excuse not to work. If I love you, it should take all of that. But yes, it do. Because guess what? If the next man come and wine and dine me, most women will take it.
But if you married, you shouldn't have another man.
No, but I'm not saying, what if I wasn't married? What if I wasn't married?
But you're in a relationship.
But what if we was just casually dating?
I'm
And we
talking
going
about
out.
like your partner, like your life partner.
Me and my
Chris,
husband.
You
Me
and
and
Chris.
my husband.
Yeah.
Guess what? Can I put you out? At one point in time in our relationship, Chris wasn't working. That was a strain on our marriage. Right or wrong. Chris had to step up to the plate. Because guess what? If I gotta work, you gotta work. If I'm stressing out trying to pay all the bills, trying to make all the ends meet, you're not getting no romance.
That's
It's not happening.
That's right.
Because what happens with most women, we get to that stress level, and we don't want you to touch us. Because with men, it's more on a physical thing. With a woman, it's more on an emotional thing. So if you cannot satisfy me emotionally, you can't get nothing physical. Let me clarify. Now he getting something. Go, we doing good.
One of the things that, I don't know, I guess it's a fine line. When you get to the point of romance and finance, yes, they need money to pay the bills and things like that. All right, but the other side of it is you and your husband, y'all both working, all right, and your husband get hurt on the job where he can't work anymore. So his income is gone. So just because he's not working, and a little disability, you know what I'm saying, that he does receive. No, he's not trying to tell me that. And a little disability that he receives, it might not be enough. Okay, so would you leave him within his hurt condition? All right, so that's why I say there's a fine line between that romance and what Brian was saying, that if you trusting in God and your faith is in God, despite what your situation is, God, to me, God will provide and make a way. Now, if you just at the house doing nothing and sitting on your butt while the woman is working and you able to work and you just, that's a difference. And whether you're in a marriage or not, I do believe in love. I believe in being faithful and everything else for a long run. But either two things will happen. I still love you, you gotta work or you gotta go. Because this marriage is about us and not about me. So you need that support. You need that support, you know what I'm saying, within that situation. But if the man and woman, and they agree that for whatever the man and the woman going to school, and that's an agreement that they have, that's a different situation. But if the woman working and the man just sitting in the house expecting the woman to bring in the bread, you got to reevaluate your manhood.
I think the aspiration has to be there because everybody don't have money. And the question was romance without finance. every romantic moment, it's the little things that count. Every romantic moment is not always this big extravagant thing that you have to spend a whole lot of money on. And I mean, money is a factor. Don't get me wrong, you do have to live. You need money to live. But at the same time, you ain't gonna be in the average person. I'm not gonna say everybody. The average person is not gonna be in a marriage with somebody that they gotta take care of. That they're gonna constantly be frustrated. If they're gonna be in a marriage with somebody they gotta take care of, they perfectly fine with that. That's the thing. Everybody, like I could be in a marriage and I could be taking care of my husband, and I could be like, well, I'm taking care of him, that's my business, that's my money, and I'm fine with it.
Right.
You could be in a marriage and you could say, well, I don't wanna be in a marriage but I gotta take care of it. We could meet in the middle. Then that's you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm fine with it, then everybody else should.
I think that is an issue because if it's like if the romance is based on the finance, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
3 days, a week, a month, or 6 months after working for however long I've been working and taking care of you, if I gotta go soon as I get in hard time, then we got a serious problem. That means that there was no real romance. It was all about finance. And so, I'm with this woman 20 years. When we got married, I didn't have nothing. Nothing at all. Could barely had a car. Could barely pay the bills. But she stuck it out. And she stayed with me. Got something out of it. So she got the finance, and I sure enough got the romance.
All right. Anybody else want to comment on this? We're getting some real good feedback here.
Hi, Catherine, you did all my.
You ought to see me on Facebook. Well, especially if they marry. When you take a vow, it's for better or for worse. It's not for richer or for poor. It's not when you got it, we good. When you don't, you gone. Okay? So if you take that vow and you serious about it, when you down, we down. When you up, we up.
All right, y'all. Let's go on to the next question. Can you be in love with somebody and not like them as a person? Can you be in love with somebody and not like them as a person?
In love, blind, you couldn't tell me nothing. But I couldn't stand him. It was like, and he knew it. He said, you love me, yeah, but I don't really think you like me. I said, you got it, that I don't. It's real. You can't be in love with someone and don't like them. And I haven't figured it out. It's just a certain thing, but you can't control like, it's something you have no control over. You're like, okay, I should take my time with somebody. And you're somewhere, your heart ended up with this person. Maybe something about this person that you just head over heels. Oh. Yes, that is so true.